say good evening to Maruf Razar, consulting editor, Major General G.D. Bakshi, defense analyst, Atul Vasan, former Indian cricketer, Saeed Tariq Pirzada, defense analyst, is joining us from Pakistan, Barrister Zahid Saeed, former ambassador, and also Sikandar Azam, sports analyst. Three guests who are joining us from Pakistan. And we're also taking your calls live on this show, viewers. So do call in and tell us what you think about what Rashid Latif has said and what does that really expose. Atul Vasan, let me come to you first. Now, I know that perhaps he's not given much importance, not just on the global cricket platform anymore, but even in his country, some people want to ignore what he says. But the fact is, does really anybody get to this kind of a discourse, this kind of a low level? I mean, we've all seen banters, you know, punches, counter punches between sporting stars. But what's this? What do you make of it?
I think is a rant of a lunatic, you know, and I'm ashamed to call myself a former cricketer and you know, consider him as a you know, somebody who's from the same fraternity. I think it's shameful. I don't know what he was smoking though. He's always been known as a deluded crusader, even in his own country. So first of all, we should try and ignore it and not, you know, stoop down to his level, because let me on the outset first say that I don't even agree to what Viru did. You know, we have to understand that we are icons, we are people adulate and people idolize us, and so we have got to be very responsible how we use the social media. So if a jingoistic fan writes something like this, you know, people can enjoy, and you know, people do that, but as a cricketer, when you do something like this, you open a Pandora's box, and that's what happened. But what happened after that and what Rashid Latif did was very uncouth, and shows that the intellectual mindset of the frustrated Pakistanis at this point of time. But I never thought that even former cricketers who have had good relations, and even in his rant, he brought the religion into it, he brought terrorism, he brought all kind of you know, stupid things into it, and you know, and I'm sure even in his country, not many people will support him, especially the former cricketers.
No, there's been a little bit of support that has come in, at least from what we have read. So let's ask people from his country, and Sikandar Azam, I want to come to you first. What do you have to say when Rashid Latif says खैरात में आपको आप रखो, ये सारी जो बिल्डिंग्स हैं, ये सो जो हेरिटेज है जो हम आपके लिए छोड़ के आए, क्योंकि आप तो कुछ बना नहीं सकते. And he only names, you know, specific kind of architecture. इनका बाप नजफ खान, and this kind of a language. There is a very, very clear communal overtone to this. Why?
नहीं, इसको आप कम्युनल नहीं कह सकते. और दूसरी बात ये कि ये एक फैक्ट है कि हमने ऐसे मोनूमेंट्स छोड़े हैं वहाँ पे.
सर, अब वो उठा के तो नहीं ले जा सकते थे, उसमें क्या कर सकते हैं? वो मॉन्यूमेंट्स तो सबके ही थे उस टाइम के, उठा के तो नहीं ले जा सकते थे. और भी बहुत मॉन्यूमेंट्स हैं हमारे देश में.
नहीं, इस स्ट्रक्चर के तो नहीं है ना, ताजमहल के स्ट्रक्चर के तो नहीं है ना आपके पास.
एंड वी आर प्राउड ऑफ इट.
जी,
एंड वी आर प्राउड ऑफ इट. वी आर प्राउड ऑफ आवर हेरिटेज.
इन्होंने छोड़े थे, मतलब ये समझ नहीं आया.
हमें इस पे फख्र है कि एक मुस्लिम बादशाह ने जो कि पूरे हिंदुस्तान पे हुक्मरानी करते रहे हैं पिछले 1000 साल के लिए, तो हमें फख्र है कि उन्होंने एक ऐसा मोहब्बत का, जो कि आप उसको नफरत में कन्वर्ट करना चाहते हैं, मोहब्बत का एक ऐसा मोनूमेंट उन्होंने वहाँ पे छोड़ा है, और जो कि तारीख में अभी तक उसे एक मोनूमेंट के
ये जो वर्ड यूज करा इन्होंने मुस्लिम, इसका मैं जवाब देना चाहूंगा 1 सेकंड में.
या अतुल, it's exactly the point I was making. Go ahead. Yes.
You know, I'm just saying again, you know, you see the connotation, you know, again they have brought this. I don't know when will they lose this monkey on their back, you know. और ये भी बता दें कि हमारे जो ग्रेटर इंडिया सब कॉन्टिनेंट में जितने भी मुसलमान हैं, वो 4, 6, 7 पुश्तों से पहले मुसलमान नहीं थे, सारे कन्वर्ट्स हैं. तो इतनी जो जद्दोजहद से आप मुसलमानी की बात करते हैं, आपको थोड़ा सोचना चाहिए. हाँ,
पैदा भी मुसलमान हुए हैं
जी,
बिल्कुल ज़रूर. हम इसी धरती के रहने वाले हैं, और हमें इस धरती पे फख्र है. लेकिन जिस तरह आप हिंदू शोवनिज्म दिखाते हैं इधर मीडिया पे और पूरी वर्ल्ड में।
मुझे ये बताइए वीरेंद्र सहवाग कि उस ट्वीट में कहां आपको कम्युनल एंगल दिख रहा था, कहां पे आपको रिलीजन दिखाई दिया? हिंदू मुस्लिम की बात तो नहीं हो रही थी, हिंदू मुस्लिम की बात नहीं थी, क्रिकेट की बात थी, इंडिया और पाकिस्तान की बात थी। दैट्स द होल पॉइंट मारूफ रजा। It's the mindset. Here Sikandar is sitting and he wants to talk about the symbol of love and peace, which is the Taj Mahal, and try and appropriate some kind of ownership. But why don't they tell this message of love and peace to the terror groups that are growing on their soil?
बिलीव रखते हैं, हमारा रिलीजन ही हमें यही सिखाता है।
जी, हाफिज सईद को आप क्या सिखाते हैं?
सूफीज्म और आपके भक्ति,
Sufism and Sufi followers. So, Maruf, what is happening to the Sufi followers in Pakistan today?
See, Tanvi, I think we've seen one point of view Mr. Wasan is given and the Pakistani gentleman's also given. Let me sort of give what is my limited take on the subject. The first thing is, I think Pakistanis have for too long seen themselves as the inheritors of various Islamic kingdoms and rulerships that came into being in India. Mani Shankar Iyer in his book Pakistan Papers more than 25 years ago wrote about the fact that for Pakistan the history of the subcontinent began with 702 AD when the Islamic kingdoms and invasions started of the region. But let me be more practical. The first thing is that they are not the inheritors of what is the Sultanate and the Mughal legacy per se. There were equal number of Muslims, and perhaps even a realistic count will say that the same number or maybe a little more than Pakistan even today in India. So to say कि आप सब छोड़ गए हैं, अगर आपको इतना ही प्यार था इन मॉन्यूमेंट्स के साथ तो आपको हिंदुस्तान छोड़ना नहीं चाहिए था। आप वहाँ जन्नत बनाने गए, लेकिन आपने क्या बनाया पिछले 70 साल के अंदर? Nothing. That keeps them proud. What is their basic bonding adhesive? Is this hatred that comes out every time and again to say everything about Hindu India, India is a Hindu country. That is the intellectual divide between India's position and Pakistan's position. They see themselves as the caretakers and the repository of the Muslim inheritance of the subcontinent, when outside of Pakistan, India and Bangladesh have much more Muslims than Pakistan itself. The second thing is, India is not representative of Hindu India. Jawaharlal Nehru and the founding fathers made it very clear that every religion in India has a place, and I say it as a Muslim in India, that this is the best country that I've traveled a lot all over the world. I've lived abroad also. But let me tell you, this is the best country today in the circumstances in the world for a Muslim to live in and flourish. The next point to understand is about these monuments and all this communal rant. It is unfortunate, and I think it raises a bigger question. I'm not going into the communalism per se. I want to raise a bigger question. If this is the mood and the temperament between Pakistan and India, is it worth playing cricket? Or are we playing cricket purely to go along with what the sponsors and the money that is involved in the business? Is that driving us, or is our national agenda driving us, or purely the love of the game? There is that big debate today. Should we have played Pakistan or not? If we have played, we should not reduce it to this communal exchanges and this petty flogging of messages between both sides.
Absolutely.
If you want to play in the tense circumstances, then keep the game out of this pettiness.
Absolutely, Maruf. And that discourse, and Sehwag has had his banters with celebrities from across the world. It's never been this ugly. He's not done that even now. With one line, he said sometimes meaningful silence says a lot more than a bunch of meaningless words. That's how he shut him down. So what is it, Barrister Zaid? What is it? Are you still not able to come to terms with the loss that happened last Sunday? Now, Maru said we shouldn't have played. Perhaps you also believe you shouldn't have played because look at the loss of face that has happened in UK.
Look, I entirely agree with you. I entirely agree with what you all are saying. In cricket, cricket is a medium, it's a game by which we can come closer together and share our common values. It is not a game in which should be made controversial with these sort of statements.
So why?
Now look,
what do you have to say about Rashid Latif?
But wait. Please let me finish. Look, he's an individual. Maybe he's a frustrated individual. God knows. Maybe he's sensitive. He said this. All right. What does Arnab Goswami say every day? You
I
see,
can tell you what
diplomacy
Shahid
should be
Afridi
left
said.
to
I can tell you what
diplomats.
Shahid Afridi said in 2011 after they lost the World Cup semi-final to India. He said, if I have to tell
Now,
the truth, Indians cannot have the kind of hearts that
let me tell
Pakistani
you-
Muslims do. I don't think
let
they have
me
the
tell
large and
you-
clean hearts that
let-
Allah has given
wait,
us. This is again when they had lost to India. I can
Baba-
tell you what Shoaib Malik said in 2007 after losing the T20 World Cup again to India. I want to thank everyone back home in Pakistan
He should
and
have
Muslims
said
all over the world.
congratulations.
As I
should have said
apologize to the
congratulations.
Muslims all over the
What is
world
this
that we have
pettiness?
lost to India. So it's not a one-time thing. That's what I'm asking you, Sir Saeed Tariq Pirzada. Is a battle or even on the cricket
We are
field against India, battle between Hindus and Muslims for you guys?
All right. Let me just say a couple
want
of
to
things.
ask you, what is
First
the-
of all, let me tell you, let me share with you my thoughts on cricket, and then I'll discuss other issues, including the issue raised by Maruf Raza, my very good friend. You know, I personally don't give a damn to this God-forsaken dirt legacy of the British days called cricket. I don't. If India and Pakistan can play, fine. If they can't play,
that's because
they should
that's
never play
probably
together.
because Mr. Pirzada, for you guys,
Let me-
everything
let me
revolves
just-
around India. The existence is defined by it, and you're unable to beat us. Where it matters.
You're not understanding what I just said.
Okay, go ahead,
No,
please.
my
go.
dear, you didn't understand.
Yeah, go ahead, sir.
What I'm trying to say is, personally speaking, I can care less about this God-forsaken game, and I have no interest in it, number one. And if somebody has any interest in it, they need to play it and don't use it for political and objectives and goals to be pursued by it, number one. I don't care who said what. Number two, as far as the ownership of the Muslim legacy in India is concerned, what Maruf was referring to, I think he's 100% wrong. Pakistan is the net result of the 1,004 years history and struggle of the Muslims and the Muslim rulers, Muslim traders, Muslim people, Muslim migrants who came to India, gave it a civilization, and because in the end, after the British days, we could not live together, we created a separate homeland to represent a Muslim civilization in this land. So we rightly can claim that we do own everything. And those who decided to stay behind, that was their choice.
Mr. Pirzada, I can tell you, you may want to lay your claims into what was constructed.
Mr. Pirzada,
What was constructed hundreds of years
I
ago.
don't
If you want to
share-
lay
I
your
don't
claim to
share
it, I
your illusion.
understand. Maruf, just 1 minute before you respond to him. And I understand that because like Maruf said, what do you have to claim today? Here is India, which is reaching great levels of development.
tell you where
We
is
have the
India.
heaviest satellite.
India
we have
is-
people from
India is
countries
there
from all over the
where we
world coming
don't
to
have
us.
Can I-
when it
come
comes
in?
to our
400
space
Indian
program,
people
what have you
Can I come in?
created in the last
India is
70
where-
years?
where we
Nothing. So
don't have
perhaps you
food
want to
for
go back to
800
history and appropriate it
million
for
Indian
yourself.
people. That's
Raza,
today's
Maruf.
India. You just don't have any kudos about it.
Maruf.
Tanvi, you see, Mr. Pirzada will go on. Once he starts, he wouldn't stop. But I suppose maybe I'll give him the courtesy of a few minutes, then I'll give
my
my
friend,
chance, give myself
the
a
stage
chance.
is yours.
Mr. Pirzada, if I
It's
have your
your
permission.
stage, my dear. Go right ahead.
If I have your permission, sir.
Sir, it's all yours. It's all yours, sir.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. You see, Tanvi, that's what I referred to, that there is a complete difference in perception about what India stands for and what is Pakistan's perception of what they stand for. Good for them if they've defined for themselves finally what their national identity is, that they represent the repository of Muslim history in the subcontinent. If that is how they wish to look at it, fine, good for them. But the reality is that a large number of Muslims did not choose to go along with them, did not vote for the idea of Pakistan. I can throw up any number of statistics, but a realistic figure is that only a 15% vote of those people who were allowed to vote were finally led to the creation of Pakistan. Maybe more people would have voted for Pakistan
I would like to
if the
address this
British were
question
more
one
flexible
more
with the
time.
voting rights and the franchisee figures. But those are statistics that are there on the
address this
record.
quickly?
What I want Mr. Pirzada and others to understand that we do not, sir, with
Yes, Atul,
respect,
coming to you
we
next.
do not perceive ourselves as one religion entity which is in conflict with you because of religious reasons. You have decided to define your conflict with India purely in the basis of religion, and therefore this anti-India,
Two nations.
anti-Hindu
Two
venom
nations.
comes out from you every time when there is
Not venom,
a discourse
not venom.
or a debate
Two
or a
nations,
conflict.
two separate
We
nations,
do not
two
resort to
separate
that. There are
civilizations. No
fringe
venom.
elements in our
No
society. Unfortunately,
No, Maruf, you're
in
being
your
unfair.
society, what
I did-
people thought
and-
were the
and
fringe
anchor is
have
listening.
become the
I
mainstream.
did not spit
Tariq
any
Pirzada,
venom at
Tariq
all.
Pirzada, not only that, the fact is even within that one religion, you guys don't give respect to all subsects. I don't know, you know that very well.
All right, let me address-
Whether it's
let me
the
address
followers
the
of
question
Sufi
raised
who are
by
now
Maruf
getting
Raza.
Today, can I say
targeted, or the
something
a little
Ahmadiyas and
serious?
several more
Let's keep it
subsects who
serious.
never got the respect they deserve in your own country. But because
All right, could I just address?
the point
Can I say something?
here
Yes.
is General G.D. Bakshi
Government.
that they may try and appropriate some
right,
buildings
let's
today
go to
as part
General
of
G.D.
their heritage because there is nothing else left. What have they to say about the 70 years? Only terror. That
We
is
got
what
plenty
that
of
is
it.
what they create, that is what they nurture, that is
We
what
just
they
became
export,
member of
that is what they have
Shanghai
to show for
Conference.
themselves
India became a member of
from
Shanghai
United
Conference.
Kingdom
Pakistan is standing
to
shoulder
all
shoulder
over Europe
with all
and
the members
India and this
at that
entire
World
region,
Forum.
General Bakshi.
We are a co-equal
What do they have to
power in
show
the region.
except terrorism?
We got a
That's
lot
right.
going
That's
for
right.
us.
That's right.
Including CPEC.
You know,
including
Mr. Tariq Pirzada,
Pakistan's
that
industrial
question was
development,
addressed to me,
Pakistan's
and with your kind permission,
infrastructure.
can I answer it? I would also like to give
Sure,
my
sir.
2 pennies
Sure,
worth to
sir.
this debate.
Sure,
Thank you.
sure, please.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Mr. Pirzada, what I was saying was that each nation has to define its identity. The Pakistan has
Sure.
a serious problem with identity, whether it is
No, that's your personal
subcontinental
opinion.
entity,
We don't have a problem with
whether
identity.
it is a
we
Middle
were born
Eastern
with an
entity. Let
identity.
me finish.
So
now.
we don't have an identity
Actually,
problem.
let me finish.
We are a
Then I
Muslim
can hear
state.
you.
And we are a Muslim civilization.
Okay, let me finish. I haven't finished. Okay, thank you. As I was saying that Pakistan has defined itself in terms which are predominantly not India. You know, to define itself, it needs India as a kind of a hostile non-self to crystallize the sense of self. That has been their problem. Now, the fact of the matter is, if religion could have been the basis of a nation state, why did Pakistan break up in two? Why did the Bengali Muslims of East Pakistan, now Bangladesh,
that was a
decide
political
to walk
dispute
out?
between East and West Pakistan. So you don't understand the problem then.
So,
That
they were
has nothing to do
Muslims.
with two nations.
They were
theory.
Muslims.
Bangladesh,
Can I say
despite the
something?
fact it is
Can I
not
just-
with
Of course it has.
Yes.
It's
Because
still
they
not a
had,
Hindu
they
state.
had
not a Hindu
language which was different.
Yes.
When they won the election, Mr. Pirzada, when they won the election,
the
he
Arabs-
refused to
the
let
Arabs have
a
Arabic
Bengali
language.
become the
Different.
Prime
The
Minister
Persian-
of
the Persian
Pakistan.
language, which is
That's
different.
how your
But what
problem
makes
started.
us one
Mr. Pirzada,
is the bond
Mr.
of religion.
Pirzada, Mr.
Absolutely.
Pirzada,
Based on
exactly
which-
the point that
Absolutely.
I'm trying to
India
make.
is
Your
separate
cricketers
from
saying
India.
every single
And India
match with
could not
India is
stop
a
it.
match
Can I say
between
something?
Hindus
Gandhi lost that battle.
and Muslims,
Nehru lost that
and that
battle.
isn't the reality.
Patel
Atul
lost
Vasan,
that
please
battle.
come in. You wanted to
Abul
make a
Kalam
point.
Azad lost that
Before I
battle.
take a few
The
callers,
whole India lost
our
that
phone lines
battle,
are buzzing
along with
outside in the
English.
newsroom. Atul Vasan first, please.
Yeah, please, let's not talk over each other because it doesn't make any sense, and let's not burden the debate by all this rhetoric. This narrative of the program has gone to an entirely different way. We were talking about what is the mindset of the cricketers and why this happened, and if you hear the statements, I remember an occasion when Ahmed Shahzad was walking out of the ground with Dilshan, who has converted to Buddhism, just telling him that why did he do that? He could have gone to heaven. Then suddenly, you mentioned Shoaib Malik, yesterday also in Rashid Rashid Latif's thing, he mentioned all the Muslim cricketers from India having very good relations, you know, so they never miss a point. So this shows that they have got this affinity, they've got this common denominator of religion all the time. And you know, we all know that Pakistan is the only country in the world which was formed out of a religious ideology. No other country in the world, even Saudi Arabia, is not overtly Muslim as that. So probably they feel that they have to wear their ideology on the sleeves, and this is the burden they carry. Having said that, I think if you see the narrative of the cricketers, it is very disheartening and alarming that, you know, this is how they feel that they can get the attention and then get the jingoistic people behind them. And cricketers using a social media platform to do that. On the outset, I said that I don't even agree to what Virender Sehwag did also. He could have been more balanced and mature in what you throw out on social media. Probably he didn't mean it in a very religious manner, but he meant it in a very derogatory manner, which probably they wouldn't have appreciated. But this, the way they have retaliated, is below the belt.
No, not at all. There was no religious connotation to it at all, Atul, the way I see it. And just because you were pointing out some of the comments that Rashid Latif has made, I just want to point out another one. Now, the most shocking part of that tirade, we decided not to air it, but I just want to highlight. Then when he talks about our next match, which happens at South Africa tomorrow, he names only 2 players, and he names Hashim Amla and Imran Tahir. Those are the only 2 players, it seems, in the entire South African team that
Yes,
we're going to be
yes,
taking
exactly
on
my point,
tomorrow.
yes.
If that is not the communal mindset, what is it, Barrister Zaid?
I rest my case.
Yes, exactly. And then you have Imran Khan, who is now turned into a politician and gladly shares
as
stage
far
with
as we are
Hafiz Saeed and
concerned,
tries to legitimize
let
a
me-
terrorist who is acknowledged as a terrorist worldwide, not just by India.
Where are you
Nobody
getting
acknowledges him as
terrorists
a
into this?
terrorist. He is a freedom lover for the liberation of
Pakistan-
Kashmir.
So, you know, sometimes I don't even know whether I should say anything because you yourself prove my
Oh
point
my
by
God, here we
making
go
these
again.
statements and you validate what I am exactly
Yes,
saying.
yes,
But Mr. Pirzada, let Barrister Zaid speak first.
That's why
Yes.
you
It's
hate
a
him.
stray remark
If he
by
gives up his
someone, it
struggle
doesn't
for
mean
Kashmir
that the
today,
whole
he will not
lot
have
feel
any-
like that. They don't feel like that. They always think that the Indian cricketers are disciplined and that they are doing very well.
What do you think about
And that,
Imran Khan justifying
the cricketing
his...
between the two countries.
What do you think
is
about Imran Khan
That is the
justifying and
general
backing a
view.
terrorist like Hafiz Saeed, Barrister?
Papa, Hafiz Saeed, no one knows Hafiz Saeed there. पता नहीं हाफिज सईद को कहां से
पॉलिटिक्स
पैदा
को
किया
आप
है?
बीच में ला रही है
He
क्रिकेट के
descended
मेन जो
on us
इशू है
from
आप उसके
India.
ऊपर जो मेन डिबेट
Look,
उसके ऊपर बात करें ना।
10 million Indians descended on this poor country. 10 million Indians who were not treated properly in India. And they continue to come in Karachi. So we don't know what their views are. You
So
have to
ask
trust- we
anybody
cannot
today and they
guarantee
will tell you
anyone's views.
where people are getting treated
as far
better,
as-
which country is
Please,
developing at a
please
much
interrupt.
better pace
Let
than
me
Pakistan,
finish.
and that is India. I've got a few
Let me
callers.
finish.
Our viewers are watching this debate tonight and they have something
Let
to
me
add to it. Our
finish.
first caller is on the phone line.
Let me...
Jaya is calling us from Mumbai. Good evening, Jaya.
Please.
Yes, hello. What the former Pakistan captain said is only a reflection of the public sentiment, which in turn is a result of the Pakistan military establishments and civil dispensations indoctrination. The public mindset is strongly influenced by that. They cannot think of anything else, even if they want to extend a hand of friendship to the Indians. And he asserts that Pakistan is now a terror factory after the humiliating defeat in 1971. This should be taken a note of. And the Indian government should take up the banners during the Edgbaston match. Shocking display of even how the cricket team is only a mouthpiece of the Pakistan military civil establishment. And if you talk anything else, you know you cannot survive in
Yeah,
Pakistan.
so is the civilian government over there. We saw that recently at a global platform where he was seen taking notes from a military man, and that's their prime minister. Shrikant on the phone line next. Shrikant, go ahead. What would you want to say? Shrikant, if you can just lower the volume of the television set so that we are able to hear you better.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, Shrikant, go ahead.
See, I am talking about the cricket because they are hating cricket. All these days, they were praising cricket because they used to take in a sported spirit manner and with the vengeance they were. And now they immediately they have started because of losing the cricket in England. And now because of the hate, people are saying that who is that Mirza Nazaf You bloody fellow, he is talking like that. You come to Sharjah and we will show you how to play cricket and all. First of all, we should not invite them to talk all this rubbish, this thing. We see, because the entire world knows that they are hating Pakistan, they are given a title to rogue state, the terror state, and other things like that. We are not interested to...
Yes, okay, Shrikant, point taken, and I hope our Pakistani guests can also hear our callers, because I would want them to respond if this is what people in our country are thinking about you guys right now, and this is the impression that people like Rashid Latif are giving, that perhaps you want to clarify on that. But before I come back to you, Tushar from Bhavnagar on the phone line. Good evening, Tushar.
Good evening.
Go ahead, what would you want to say?
I want to say that this guy, Rashid Latif, is asking about that they have given us the shrine. But we have given the whole country to these people, and they have destroyed the whole country. Yes, good evening.
Yes,
I want to say one thing, that these people are saying...
Good point.
...that they have given us a shrine.
Well, Maruf's heard you and he's saying that's a point well made, Tushar. Thank you for calling us. Sikandar, would you want to say something to that?
जो मिस्टर मारूफ ने बातें की हैं वो टोटली इररेलेवेंट और गलत बातें की हैं। उन्होंने टॉपिक से हट के बात की है। मेन बात ये है कि क्या इंडिया में क्रिकेटर्स इस तरह की लैंग्वेज यूज़ नहीं करते? आप ऑस्ट्रेलिया और इंडिया के जो मैचेस हुए हैं उसमें जो आपके क्रिकेटर्स हैं उन्होंने एंड्रू साइमंड्स के बारे में क्या क्या बातें की हैं, रेसिस्ट कमेंट्स पास किए हैं, तो उस पे आप वर्ड के साथ उनको फेस करें ना। आप उल्टा हमें कह रहे हैं
वो रेसिस्ट कमेंट तो किया नहीं था, वो आप भी जानते हैं। और ये बात हो रही है कम्युनल कमेंट्स की, ये बात हो रही है एक लेवल होता है।
तन्वी, I want to come in here. तन्वी, I wish to come in.
आपका माइंडसेट दिखाता है।
इससे बड़ी बात
तन्वी, ये पाकिस्तानी जनाब जो है, तन्वी पाकिस्तानी शख्स जो है कह रहे हैं कि मैंने इर्रेलेवेंट बात की है। आपके लतीफ साहब की बात इर्रेलेवेंट नहीं लग रही है? आपको लतीफ साहब की बात इर्रेलेवेंट नहीं लग रही है जब उन्होंने रिलीजन और मॉन्यूमेंट और सूफी श्राइन का मसला खड़ा कर दिया क्रिकेट मैच के बीच में? वो आपको रेलेवेंट लग रही है। और जो मैंने जो जवाब दिया है बेस्ड ऑन द क्वेश्चन दैट वाज रेज्ड, वो आपको इर्रेलेवेंट। आई फील सॉरी, आपकी जो लिमिटेड आईक्यू है उसको खुदा ही बचा सकता है और आपको बख्श कर सकता है। तो आप जो मुझे लेक्चर मत दीजिए इररिलेवेंस के बारे में। आप अपना थोड़ा जो नॉलेज लेवल थोड़ा बढ़ाइए और आप थोड़ा समझने की कोशिश कीजिए कि जो उसने पॉइंट रेज किया था उसके ऊपर मैं बोल रहा हूं। आप अगर खाली क्रिकेट की बात करते,
1000 साल हुकूमत
जनाब, अगर आप क्रिकेट की बात करते, तन्वी सुनिए, आप अपने पाकिस्तान का बीन बजाते रहिए और खुदा आपको बख्शता रहेगा। लेकिन आप क्रिकेट की बात करते तो मैं इस डिबेट में आते ही नहीं। मुझे बुलाया गया क्योंकि मैं पीरजादा साहब के साथ एक पॉइंट पे एग्री करता हूं।
शहर बॉम्बे है, वहां पे मुसलमानों को घर लेने की इजाजत है। आपके
सर आप आके देखिए ना, आप आइए तब आपको पता चलेगा। अब आइए तब आपको पता चलेगा कि इस देश का क्या हाल है।
दुनिया को दिखा,
आप वहां पे ISI का प्रोपेगेंडा सुनते रहेंगे तो आपके ख्वाब में सब हिंदू जो है दुश्मन नजर आएंगे आपको। आप आइए हिंदुस्तान, मैं आपको घुमाता हूं देश में।
आप जितना ये बोल रहे हैं ना, आप वो माइंडसेट को और एक्सपोज कर रहे हैं कि किस तरीके से आप लोग
हिंदुस्तान से
एक तरीके के प्रोपेगेंडा के साथ।
If he's got such a problem with India, if he's got such a problem with India, he should not appear on Indian TV channels. मत आइए आप हमारे चैनल पे। मैं तो किसी पाकिस्तानी चैनल पे जाता नहीं हूँ, आप क्यों आते हैं हमारे पास?
बेटा और पोते का सिर्फ हमारे बारे में नहीं, सिर्फ मुस्लिम्स के अगेंस्ट नहीं, उसने श्रीलंका के खिलाफ।
नहीं, आप हमारे चैनल पे
दिमाग में है सिकंदर,
अगर आपको हिंदुस्तान से नफरत है तो आप टीवी पे जाइए।
That comment was religious or communal at any level. It shows how you perceive it. It shows how you think and how you function. इससे ये दिखाई देता है कि आप कैसे सोचते हैं। वो कमेंट किसी तरीके से कम्युनल नहीं था, हिंदू मुस्लिम के बारे में था ही नहीं।
Can I add to this?
पर अगर शायद वो क्रिकेट की हार से आप इतने ज्यादा डिस्टर्ब हो गए कि आपको समझ में नहीं आ रही है वो बात, तो उसमें हम कुछ कर नहीं सकते। अतुल वासन, थैंक यू फॉर पेशेंटली वेटिंग बाय।
Can I just retort?
उठा लिया है जो कि आपको फेवर करती है।
Yes. अच्छा चलिए, चलिए मान लिया आपकी बात, एक बार आप अगर मेरी बात सुन ले तो आपका आंसर था कि वो जो रेसिज्म की अपने बात की, चलिए मैं मानता हूं कि एक गलती की हमारे क्रिकेटर्स ने रेसिज्म का टॉपिक पर। आपको क्या लगता है दुनिया में रेसिज्म से लोग ज्यादा मर रहे हैं कि टेररिज्म से, कि रिलीजन से ज्यादा मर रहे हैं? तो आप प्लीज मुद्दा समझिए कि ये जो आपका तर्क है, और मुझे लगता है कि ये जो एंगल है, अब सारे, हम तो नहीं कहते कि सारे मुसलमान जो हैं वो टेररिस्ट हैं, पर ये कोई इत्तेफाक थोड़ी है कि सारे टेररिस्ट मुसलमान ही होते हैं। ऐसा क्यों है? क्योंकि ये माइंडसेट हम लोगों को चेंज करना है। अगर हम आपस में लड़ते रहेंगे और यही बात करते रहेंगे कि हम ये है, वो आपने ये करा, कराची में हो रहा है, मुंबई में, इट डजंट। राइट नाउ द टॉपिक इज दैट अ क्रिकेटर मेड दीज कमेंट्स। अच्छा, मैं रिलीजन और कम्युनल की बात, उसके कमेंट्स को मैं दरकिनार करता हूं। उन्होंने जो परिवार के बारे में बात की, एक फॉर्मर क्रिकेटर के पेरेंट्स के बारे में बात की, बड़ी निहायत ही गंदी जो बातें की हैं उस पर जरा गौर डालें। तो ये रिलीजन से हट के भी इतनी गंदी सोच, वो भी फॉर्मर क्रिकेटर की, शर्म आती है मुझे कहने में कि मैं फॉर्मर क्रिकेटर हूं।
Well, I just want to add to that, Atul, that for us, the religion has no color, no religion, terror has no color, no religion at all. For us, it is just terrorism. Perhaps for Pakistan, terrorism means
No. Hold on.
exporting
I just want to bring out a point.
who go out and kill people. For us, there is no religion to it.
I just want to bring out a small
There is
point.
no religion to it.
One
Yes,
point,
Maroof,
please.
and then we go to Pirzada because he wants to come in and we'll go across to him. But first, Maroof, please go ahead.
Yes. Yeah, well, with
first
Mr.
of all,
Pirzada's permission,
hold on.
just a small point. With Mr. Pirzada's permission, I just want to bring out a point.
Okay.
You see, when your nation, as General Bakshi also rightly said, when your nation was created
that's
on
not
the
a
basis
personal
of
attack.
religion, you will
not making
always
lecture.
see things
That's
through
called
a religious
Pakistan
prism.
bashing.
Our nation existed for millenniums, and we did not create an India on the basis of religion. So therefore, we have risen above it. You cannot expect those in
tell you what
Pakistan
India is.
who have
Hold on a
hostility
second.
against India not to look at things from a Hindu-Muslim perspective, because that is what is the basis of their defining identity, that I am not an Indian and therefore I am Muslim and I am inheritor of the entire Islamic legacy of the subcontinent. I'm sorry, we don't agree and you've got it completely wrong, and you can keep dreaming about it, but you'll not get an inch of any of that legacy that is here. जो आपके बाप दादा की लेगेसी थी, तो मेरे बाप दादा की भी लेगेसी है वो।
Because if you don't insist on being a Muslim, you lose your identity as a Muslim and you become another Hindu citizen of India. So
I'm sorry, Mr. Pirzada. Mr. Pirzada, you speak with an American accent.
Come on,
I assume you've lived America. I've assumed you've lived a lot in America. In America, does every Muslim define himself only as a Muslim in hostility with the world? Don't Muslims in America also see themselves as American? What bullshit are you speaking?
Decency that I've been displaying.
Okay,
Let me just talk.
Mr. Pirzada, I just
No,
want to add to this.
I've been
just
also
want to add
patient
to
with
this.
you.
may-
But don't give me
still
this
want to
crap
say-
about being
You may
your
still want to say,
identity
Mr. Pirzada
only being
and
defined by
Barrister
Islam.
Saeed, that your country is
You're
defined by a specific
using
religion.
completely something which I don't subscribe
I think
to.
today, in 2017, you may have started off
That
in a
must be
different way.
your takya kalam,
Maroof,
not
I think
mine.
they may have started
Maroof
off in a
Raza,
different way, but
that's
today in
called spitting your
2017,
venom
Pakistan has
against
two
Pakistan.
religions. One is called terrorism, the other is called losing to India in cricket. That is all that is left to them, because if they think that they are literally the flag bearers of Muslims in the world, they're completely mistaken over there. I have a caller on the phone line, a viewer, Tushagra, has been patiently waiting by. Good evening, Tushagra.
Good evening, Mom. Mom, it's such a shame to see these people and how what they say about a country which has totally risen off from the communal identity that it somehow held after 1947. What does Pakistan have to offer to this country that we actually need? It's nothing but exporting terrorism to our country.
We have a lot of things that we have to offer.
You don't have anything.
Number one,
Tariq Pirzada,
it's
Mr.
called
Tariq
peaceful
Pirzada, please have the
coexistence.
decency of not interrupting anyone while he is talking.
We can offer you a lot of things.
We all know
including
what
a very
atrocities
nice
your
culture
country
that
does
we
in
brought from
Pakistan,
Central
occupied
Asia to
Baluchistan.
your land
We
that
all
did
know
not
what
have
kind
any
of venom you
decency
spew
and
in
culture
the
over here. People
madrasas
didn't
that
know
you
how to
teach
put on
your
clothes. They
students.
didn't know how to wrap themselves
And the only
properly.
thing that you can
Read
actually
the
do is
Tushpe Babri.
blow yourself up.
Memoirs years
or
of power.
just try to
And he
enter
said very
Kashmir.
clearly,
The difference
Mr.
between
Mr. Pirzada, please show some courtesy. Please show some courtesy to our viewer here, Mr. Pirzada. I will have to interrupt you. Kushagra was making a point. It's extremely disrespectful, sir, to come in like that and not even allow him to finish his point. Mr. Pirzada, please. Please, I will have to lower your fader. Let Kushagra finish his point. Listen to him, sir. Just another point of view. Here in our country, we allow everybody to make their point of view.
Yes, ma'am. The difference between Pakistan and India is this, that while India has reached Mars, Pakistan is still trying to enter Kashmir. They have no ideological basis on which their country was formed. They thought that Muslims and Hindus could not live together, but they have been proved wrong from every second since 70 years. India has accommodated every religion of this country.
Yes.
And we are proud of our legacy.
Absolutely. Thank you. Well said, Kushagra. Well said there. I'm running out of time, but thank you for calling us and sharing your viewpoint. Before I wrap up this debate, I just want to go across the closing comments of General Bakshi on this issue, General Bakshi. It's not about one cricketer. A series of cricketers, their politicians, their army generals, they all have the same kind of mindset, General Bakshi. And what else can you expect from a country that is busy just peddling terror across the world?
The fact of the matter is, Tanvi, the fact of the matter is that what is happening in Jammu and Kashmir, they describe it as a so-called freedom struggle or a political problem. If you analyze it closely, it is nothing but a rabidly communal movement which has communalized the valley, radicalized the valley, Wahhabized the valley, ghettoized the valley, and typifies the mindset that is being expressed. Turn this whole area into one vast ghetto, where you have closed minds and you see everything in black and white. You see, the fact of the matter is, at the time of partition, the forefathers of our Muslim citizens, they voted with their feet. Not to migrate to a theocratic Pakistan.
Absolutely.
They stayed back in a secular India. And look where they have reached. Look at Premji, look at what he is doing, look at their achievements.
Well, Rashid Latif.
Many of them have won the Paramveer Chakra for this country.
And Rashid Latif, General Bakshi,
the fact
is a symbol of that frustration.
If I can just finish.
Go ahead, sir.
The fact is that those of our Muslim brethren who went across to Pakistan 70 years after independence are still called muhajirs, refugees. I think that says it all.
Very true.
Absolutely,
Very true.
Absolutely. And I just want to say that Rashid Latif perhaps has become a symbol of that kind of frustration that is there. I'm not saying it's for every single Pakistani, but that mindset reflects that frustration of what's happening in their own country. So while we don't need to hit back at Rashid Latif because Virendra Sehwag has done it beautifully with his comment, perhaps our neighbors should look inwards and see what's happening in their own country and try and fix that first. I thank you all, gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us on this debate. Thank you so much.